Alright guys, today we're taking a look at the Lagenio Panther 2 Pro rugged smartphone. And let me tell you, this is not an ordinary cheap phone. For under 200 euros, actually 159 euros with our discount code, you're getting a phone that's waterproof, dustproof, drop-proof, and still manages to pack 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, a big 5150 mAh battery, and Android 15 right out of the box. So let's unbox it, test it, and see if this could be your next budget-friendly, rugged daily driver. The packaging is straightforward. You get the phone, a hard screen protector, an 18-watt charger with a USB-C cable, a SIM eject pin, and of course, the manual. The unit I have here is the white version, but it also comes in black and yellow. Design-wise, it looks kind of unique. The sides feature an industrial aluminum frame with visible screws, wrapped in a tough, rubber-like shell. The back is where it really stands out. You've got a triple camera setup, LED flash, and a customizable RGB ring light around the camera. Honestly, it looks and feels like it already has a rugged case built in, so no need for an extra one. On the right side, you've got the volume buttons and fingerprint sensor. At the bottom, there's a single speaker and the USB-C port. Even though it's just one speaker, it's loud. I mean, really loud. On the left side, you'll find a programmable action button and a triple SIM tray that holds up to 2 SIM cards plus a micro SD card at the same time. Funny enough, you don't even need the included SIM eject pin, since the tray can be opened by hand. Size-wise, the phone is about the same as an S24 Ultra, though here I've compared it with my S22. The bezels are thick, so the 6.7-inch screen looks smaller than it should. Still, it's an HD Plus display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, which is great to see at this price. I was pleasantly surprised by the color reproduction and responsiveness. Sure, the pixel density isn't the highest, but it's perfectly fine. Scrolling and browsing feels smooth thanks to the high refresh rate. Unlocking the phone is a highlight here. The side fingerprint scanner is fast. Honestly, it unlocks before the display even turns on. Combine that with Face Unlock that it supports, and the moment you press the power button, it's already open. I was really impressed by that. Software-wise, it runs Android 15 with a near-stock interface. Pretty basic, clean, with no heavy skins. A few pre-installed apps, but nothing major. Of course, you can throw on a custom launcher or theme if you like and transform the device, making the experience even better from an aesthetic standpoint. Inside, we've got an octa-core T7250 CPU, 8 GB physical RAM plus 16 GB virtual RAM, and 256 GB of storage, expandable up to 1 TB. It's not flagship level fast, but it feels snappy for daily tasks. More like a mid-range phone. Apps open quick enough, and switching between them does not feel laggy. Honestly, you don't really feel like you're on a budget device. Now let's talk about the cameras, which is where this phone takes a bit of a hit. You've got a 50-megapixel main rear camera, a 2-megapixel macro camera, a sub-camera, and an 8-megapixel selfie camera. Features like night mode, HDR, panorama, portrait mode, and underwater mode are all included. In good lighting, the main camera is decent. Comparing it to a Galaxy S20, which was a flagship phone, we see that the quality of pictures under sufficient light is very close. Even night shots are very comparable apart from the colors. The selfie cam is okay, but not amazing. Fine for video calls and selfies. Where it struggles is video recording. There's no full HD video and the quality is not that great. If photography is your main thing, you'll notice the limitations, but for casual shots at this price, it's acceptable. Here's where it shines though. The 5150 mAh battery, which is more than enough for a device like this and can get you hours of video playback and continuous gaming. Charging was also decent. It went from 0 to 50% in about 40 minutes and to 100% in about an hour and 40 minutes with the included 18-watt charger. Standby time is excellent, easily lasting several days with moderate use. Gaming performance was better than I expected. Although I ran some benchmarks before testing and wasn't that impressed, I tried a few games and it handled them very smoothly. The 120 Hz display helped a lot, making everything feel more responsive. Pair that with the loudspeaker, and it's pretty solid for entertainment. It also supports Widevine L1, so Netflix and other streaming apps play in full HD, something a lot of budget phones skip. Of course, the biggest highlight and selling point is durability. It is IP68/IP69K and 810H military standard certified. That means water, dust, and drop resistance up to 1.5 meters. I dropped it a couple of times for testing. No cracks, just tiny scuffs and marks. Water is also not a problem. Whether you use it in the rain or drop it mistakenly in water, it still works fine. The body feels like a built-in rugged case, so if you're outdoorsy, clumsy, or just want a phone that can take a beating, maybe even for your kids, then this is it. So, what's the verdict? For 199 euros, or better said 159 euros with our discount code, you're getting a phone that can survive drops and water, runs on Android 15 with smooth performance, has insane battery life, a 120Hz display, and expandable storage. On the downside, the cameras are just okay. It would be better with just one main camera with better performance instead of three, and the bezels could be thinner as well. But honestly, for the price and the durability this device offers, I would definitely suggest it. So if you need a rugged phone for work, travel, or just everyday clumsy life, the Panther 2 Pro from Lagenio is a great choice. Check the description below for the extra discount and link to the product. With that said, I would love to hear what you think about the product in the comments below. Thank you, and see you on the next one.